One, two, three.
I think it would have been 2011 because it's nine. I think it's 9 years now. And I think the first thing I did with a B sharp event was they came into my primary school. I was I think it was year six, year five or year six, and we went to the we were doing a project called Dorset Rocks, which was like a big choir event. I think John Miles wrote some of the music for it, and then we went and performed at the Royal Albert Hall in London, which was I still tell people now that it's the best performance of my life. Then I joined the sessions, must have been year 9, I think. But we sort of had B Sharp come into our school, the secondary school, sort of on and off, do a couple of projects and stuff. And all the performances were really good fun. And I think like every one I did, I sort of thought, oh, maybe music is the thing I want to do. And at A-level, I started sort of being a trainee, and that sort of boosted the confidence then, so I got a bit more confident in saying my ideas. Then I went to music leader after I came back from was it after? I can't remember now, it's been so long. I think it was before I went to uni. I became a music leader, and I started doing different types of sessions then, because I'd just been used to doing hub jams, and that was it. And then I'd done the school project, so I sort of knew how they worked. But yeah, I think once I became a leader, it was sort of like, okay, there's a lot more to B Sharp than what I've done personally. So I did sort of preschool stuff, I did primary school visits all the way up to secondary school, and then sort of the bigger projects where schools were combined and we did big choir things and things like that. And then the leading itself, sort of going off in smaller groups and doing mini projects and CPD days where you see professionals doing it and teaching you how to do it. I think it's sort of just, my mind just blew up in the sense of how many different paths there were to just the one position that I was in. So I was a music leader, but I was doing so many things in that job title, if you like. And I think that without that sort of journey through, it sounds cliche, but I don't think I'd be as passionate about working with kids as much as I am now. I work in a school. I do one-to-one singing teaching and drum teaching. I also run the choir at the school. I also lead, or help lead, with my with Jodie. We do a youth drama group, music, that sort of musical theatre. But I was musical director for that last year. They all come back to having the practice that I've had at B Sharp, and it weirdly, until I said it then, I haven't really thought about it, but every single thing is a spin-off of what I started with at B Sharp, which is quite cool. It goes back to the confidence thing of just going in and having the confidence in myself that I know I can sort of do the workshop exactly how I want it, and I know it will work. But it was only when I became a music leader that I sort of saw the other side of it, and thinking actually teaching people to get to that point where you're confident, you're performing, and your skills are getting more experience and things. It's quite rewarding, not only for the person performing, but for the person that's got them to that position. And I think that was the main thing, is that I sort of the passion of teaching other people and sort of seeing them progress, and then seeing the final outcome where they perform sort of 6 years down the line, and they're now a grown teenager and they're going off to music uni or something like that, writing their own songs. There's people now that, because I do a house band, there's people in that I've known since they were sort of younger and just sort of coming to B Sharp every week in our sessions, and now they're releasing EPs on Spotify and things like that. It's probably one of the main aspects of my life in general, is just making other people see their potential and get better. And yeah, I think that sort of put myself to a side of it, and sort of now focusing on getting other people to the point where I felt when I was a participant in B Sharp, and that sort of level of trust in the people around you, and the experience around you, and not having people sort of talk negatively about the things, and it's always being encouraged and things, just little things like that. And then when they come to weekly sessions and you do it every week, how much that affected me with my confidence, just in performing in general, as well as then going up and having the support through the leadership. I just think I just want to give that back to more kids that were like me when I was younger. So I think that's, yeah, it's definitely changed my life in that respect. Because